Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm going to review for you guys a movie I just watched called Dreamland. This one is available June 5th, 2020 on digital from Uncork'd Entertainment and was provided to me free for review. This one is not rated, has a 1 hour and 32 minute runtime. It is a comedy crime fantasy directed by Bruce McDonald, and it stars Juliette Lewis, Stephen McHattie, Henry Rollins, and Tomas Lemarquis. Now this movie is just so out there. Basically the plot, I'm even having trouble coming up with the exact plot of this movie. It's basically about this guy who tries to save these children from becoming sex slaves at a wedding for a vampire. Now, if that wasn't crazy enough, the movie really just has a really crazy way of telling the story. Now, I feel like this is a pretty well acted movie. You know, it's a pretty good subject matter and even has a very decent production, but it just has this really crazy out there way of telling the story that I found myself lost through most of it. So this guy, Johnny, played by Stephen McHattie, he is a hitman, I guess you would call him, and he works for this gangster. Now, I don't know if he didn't know what he did or what happens, but eventually it comes on that this guy is selling children as sex slaves, and he wants to rescue them from the guy. Now, this guy, for whatever reason, I can't remember, he has some issue with a trumpet player who is also played by Stephen McHattie, and he has to cut off his finger as proof that to punish him. I'm so confused why the same guy played two characters. At first I was like, wait a minute, isn't that the same guy? Like, they looked a little different, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the same guy. I looked it up, and it's the same guy playing both parts. So he's playing the hitman and the guy who he's supposed to cut off his finger, and I could never figure out the whole movie why it was the same guy. Like, they don't mention that they're related or that they're twins. I don't know. That part was definitely lost on me. But he doesn't want to do it, and so he kind of goes back on his promise, and now this guy is kind of after him, and he ends up finding out that he's selling this young girl, I can't remember if she's 12 or something, to a vampire. Now, is this guy a real vampire? Even to the end of the movie, I wasn't really sure. I mean, he has the vampire teeth, and he really likes the taste of blood. But was he just really eccentric, or was he a real vampire? I thought maybe in the end they would kind of reveal. They had the chance to reveal it, but I don't think they ever really answered if he was a real vampire. So he finds out this girl is being sold to him to be his wife, and this crazy wedding that's going to happen at the end of the movie. And everybody in this movie is just so weird. Everything is so weird. I started wondering, this movie's called Dreamland. Is this whole thing a dream? Is this like some kind of like almost like Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, or what's the deal? I don't know. Like I say, I was lost through this whole movie. It does also have Juliette Lewis, like I said. She plays the sister of the vampire. She's not in it a ton, but yeah, to me it's just too confusing. I understand that probably there's a lot of symbolism and stuff like that, deeper meanings to a lot of the stuff going on. I don't look into stuff deeper than what I see. And for me, I can't really ever make that jump that this means this or this means that. And so for me, it was an okay movie, but just too confusing, too out there. And I definitely would have preferred a much more straightforward story. Well, I'll say that, this movie by no means is a terrible movie. It's definitely enjoyable. Like I said, well acted and produced. And I give this one a 2.5 out of 5. Like I say, it's okay. I didn't get a lot of it. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. Where you can find more information on Dreamland down in the description below. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check out just videos, and for more movie news, check my website, bobsmoviereview.com. And I'll see you guys next time.